Hello, peeps. So, those of you that know me know that this is true, right? For decades, I always say for decades, that's because I've been here for like forever. And for decades, though, seriously, ever since I was 7, I would say, maybe a bit earlier, yeah, maybe 6, I have had social anxiety. Now, when I say anxiety, obviously I work with people who it's really debilitating, and so I can't say to that extent, but toward that extent, certainly to the point that I wouldn't go anywhere and I wouldn't do anything simply because I just didn't want to meet anybody and talk to people. I didn't feel I was interesting enough. And those of you that know me probably know that's true. And I didn't feel worthy enough. Almost every one of us feels that at some point. And it was debilitating. What actually came out of this was that I got into like personal growth, got into personal training. You wouldn't believe it right now, mind you, but absolutely. And the one thing is that I've always had a thirst for knowledge. So if I need to find something out, I will study the heck out of it, right? So I will know it, or as much as I can. So some good came out of that. However, still, with all the stuff that I did the Tony Robbins like to the nth degree. I mean, I don't think I could have gone much further, and Bob Proctor and all these things. I studied, and tried to overcome my obstacle of not being sociable and being comfortable in social situations. So I did overcome that. How did I overcome that? Amazingly, by realizing I'm not a sociable person. I know that sounds ridiculous. It's like, duh. But look what I do for a living, right? I'm a coach. Well, as a coach, actually, it serves me because I'm more interested in what you have to say, if I'm coaching you, rather than what I have to say. So that's a good thing in one sense. The coaching is ideal for me. However, I'm also I could say a professional speaker because I do get paid. However, quote unquote professional. I'm not really a professional speaker per se. I speak about what I know. And of course, we're seminar instructors. Andy and I teach seminars throughout the year. And there I am. I don't like socializing. However, it's not that I don't like socializing. I just don't like big crowds and the sort of, that sort of atmosphere. And the last thing I want to be is this big, loud person, the life and soul of the party type. And that's just not what I want to do. Now, I didn't realize, as silly as that sounds, for years, I did not realize that I had the choice. But in actual fact, I'm not so bothered about socializing now. I'm not so bothered about going to certain events and so on. Certain events I still am. I still avoid them like the plague, like network meetings. Oh my gosh, I can't stand those. But for the most part, I feel comfortable. And I feel comfortable in my skin. So as a consequence, most of those things that I needed to overcome just disappeared. So that's what I overcame. What I'm overcoming is amazingly getting to my ideal weight. And I don't like the word weight, in all honesty. So I would say size, I'm pretty much there now, which is great. I'm pretty much there. And I'm wanting to do it organically. Rather than force it, I want to do it organically. Now, what I'd love to know is, what have you overcome and how did you do it? What was the trigger? What was the deciding factor? What was it? Was it just a decision and you just went for it? Was it just a mindset shift? What was it for you? What did you overcome and how did you do it? drop me a line, leave me a message, or maybe even do a quick video if you're up for it. Maybe you have to overcome that one. All right, you take care.